In this video, we are going to learn how to deal with these JAMB Physics exam repeated questions under the subtopic Transistors in Electronics. So we have 13 questions to practice with for this subtopic Transistors. So let's get started. The first question I have here says, for a transistor in the active region, the emitter junction is forward biased and the collector junction is reverse biased. Emitter junction is reverse biased and the collector junction is reverse bias. Emitter junction is reverse bias and the collector junction is forward bias. Emitter junction is forward bias and the collector junction is forward bias. The right option is option A, which is emitter junction is forward bias and the collector junction is reverse bias. Very, very important. The next question is this one. It says a transistor is used in the amplification of signals because it contains electron and hole carriers, allows doping, consumes a lot of power, controls the currents, controls the flow of current. So the right option is option D, controls the flow of current. Next question is this one. It says a transistor functions mainly as a switch and an amplifier, charge storer and an amplifier, charge storer and a switch, rectifier and an amplifier. Right option is option A. It functions as a switch and an amplifier. Next question is this one. It says in the circuit diagram of a transistor above, the terminal P, Q, and R represent. So take note of this particular diagram, guys. I've often seen it repeated. So the P here stands for the emitter, the Q stands for the base, and R stands for the collector. So the right option is option A, emitter base collector. Okay, next question is this one. It says which of the following diagrams represent correctly an NPN transistor. So I pay attention to this diagram as well. So the right one that represents an NPN transistor is here, where the flow of current is pointing towards the emitter. That's this option B. The flow of current here is pointing downward towards the emitter, E. Okay, so the right option is option B. The next question is this one. It says which of the above are the uses of a transistor? For current amplification, that's correct. For voltage stabilization, that's wrong. For power amplification, that's correct. As a switch, that's correct. So the right option will be the one that has I, and IV. That's option A. Is the right option here. Next question will be this one. It says when the base current of a common emitter transistor is kept at 0, it operates in the saturation region, cutoff region, active on region, breakdown region. The right option is option B, which is cutoff region. Take note of this. Next question is this one. So guys, before we attempt this question, if you are new to the channel, ensure that you are subscribed to this channel for more of our videos. Really appreciate this. So this question says in the circuit diagram of the transistor above, the terminals P, Q, and R represent. We have already answered this question. So they represent emitter, base, and collector. The right option here is option D. Next question will be this one. It says in a common emitter configuration, the output voltage through the right option here is option B, which is collector. Take note of this question, guys. So in a common emitter configuration, the output voltage is through the collector. The next question is this one. It says which of the graphs below shows the characteristics of an IV transistor? So the right graph here is option C. This is a graph that depicts it. Okay, next question is this one. It says a typical transistor characteristic is represented as. So the right graphical representation here is this option C. Take note of it. Next question is this one. It says in a common emitter configuration, the output voltage is through that. We have already answered this question. Is through the collector. Option C, the right option here. Lastly, before I end this video, is this question. It says transistors are used for the conversion of AC to DC. No identification of signals, no amplification of signals. That's correct. Right option is option C, amplification of signals. Is not option D, conversion of DC to AC. So guys, right option is option C. This basically can deal with problems involving transistors for your JAMB Physics. Transistors are problems under electronics. So we practice with 13 repeated questions for transistors. Hope you learned something interesting from the video. Let's go to the video, guys. If you are new to the channel once more, ensure that you are subscribed to this channel by hitting subscribe button for more of our videos. Also like, share, and comment on this video. Tell me how you feel, what I learned from this video. If you seem to have any specific questions to ask regarding what I talked about in this video, feel free to leave a question in the comment section below and I'll ensure to give you a response. Also ensure that part of the channel membership by clicking on the join button, where you'll be receiving special information and help to simplify your academic problem. Having known that, click on the screen above and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.